Bernardino is proud to share not one, but two wonderful Assembly candidates, and they're both here today. You'll hear from one now and the other a little bit later. I'm here to introduce Mark Westwood, first-time candidate for the 63rd Assembly District. We need more people like Mark Westwood who understand that they must represent the values of their community. We need more assemblymen like Mark Westwood who understand the importance of public education. We need more Mark Westwoods who will solve the transportation problems that we face in this area. We need Mark Westwood in the Assembly.
Thank you, Carol. I'm going to give you a hug. And we have great people like Carol Robb working for us in San Bernardino County. And thank you for inviting me here. It's such a pleasure to be in San Bernardino and Riverside County today among such great Democrats like Paul Rosso over here, a man of soul, of integrity, running for your state assembly, like Rita Dean Ramirez, who will stand up and be a voice for our state, and be a voice for Riverside County and San Bernardino County, like Jeannie over here, running in the state assembly. We were up there in Sacramento about 2 months ago, and I was so proud to stand with them because they are all really good Democrats. We have good city council Democrats. We've got Bob Nelson, we've got Shirley Walton. Be proud that you're a Democrat, ladies and gentlemen, because we have the message. Don't you agree? The Republicans, they don't. And that's why if you open the pages of the Sun newspaper or the Riverside Press Enterprise last week, they were offering $10 an hour for people to walk their precincts. $10 an hour for people to make phone calls. Not in San Bernardino County, I know that for sure. We've had over 20 kids every day this week at the San Bernardino headquarters making phone calls for Phil Angelides, making phone calls for congressional candidates, working very, very hard. I hope you guys are too. Are you working hard? Please work hard. We all have important times in our lives. We all have times that are turning points. Ladies and gentlemen, this next week is a turning point for Riverside County, for San Bernardino County, and the state of California. Don't you agree? Yes, it is. This is the time where you wear the shoes sold out on your feet, where you dial your fingers off, where you get there like Cruz Bustamante says, and reach into that phone and show the enthusiasm and the proudness that you are a Democrat because we have the message. You know how I know we have the message? Because this is great. The chair of the Republican Party in San Bernardino County, his name is Bill Postmus. The chair of the Board of Supervisors in San Bernardino County is named Bill Postmus. And you know what he did last week? He put out a full, four-color, full-bleed flyer, slick, and next to his name he put a donkey. He's a Republican, the chair of the Republican Party, and the word Dem next to it, because he wants to be a Democrat too. Can you believe that? It is just, we have the message. You know, we've had the message for a long time. We've had the message like when we heard the words from Bobby Kennedy, quote, the late George Bernard Shaw, that said, some men see things as they are and ask why. I see things and dream of things of how they could be and ask why not. We need to get back to the time when Democrats dominate Congress in Washington, can put the budgets forward that we need to put forward in the state of California without interruption for the working families and the people of the state of California, and make sure that we don't only see things as they are, but vision things as they could be, with good public mass transportation to solve our freeway tie-ups. We're all on the 60 and the 250 and the 91. We know that freeways aren't just the answer. For Republicans, they're the answer because it puts money into developers' pockets. It puts money into the pockets of Maddox, who they just named a freeway after. It puts that kind of money into their pockets. But it doesn't help you and I spend more time with our families. because we're stuck on the freeways 2 and 3 hours every day. We need to stop that. We need to have public transportation. We need Democrats, and I will make sure in Sacramento we do that. So I hope you're with me on that. I hope you're with me on that. We need Democrats who will make sure that we have the proper funding for our schools and that we're no longer 48th out of 50 in per capita spending per students. That's what Democrats can get to Sacramento and make sure that the Republicans can't hold our budget hostage for health care. Like for the 850,000 children we could have ensured that they held it hostage, and we had to take it out of the budget this year. So 850,000 children don't have health care insurance that we could have afforded. We need to stop that. We need to elect Democrats. We need to work hard. These are our most important times. We need to make sure that our seniors are taken care of. These are the things for the working people that Democrats, all of you, working hard in these most important week can do and can make the change. We can make that change. All it takes, though, is each and every one of you being to the power of 5, being to the power of 10. Write your name on a piece of paper and write the number 5 like it's an exponential, or the number 10 like it's an exponential, and say, that's how many people you're going to get involved in this next week to make sure there's phone calls made, there's precinct walking happening. This is where it happens. You know, I'm running against a Republican who 3 times voted against raising the minimum wage in the state of California. 3 times, and took more in a pay raise in those 2 years than a person making minimum wage earns an entire year. That's the difference between me and Bill Emerson. You know, I am running against a person, like most Republicans, that says one thing and does another. He threw a big old bash down at the Hilton Hotel in San Bernardino for women, 63rd Women of Distinction last year. Yet he has a 20% approval rating from the National Organization California for Women. That's right, because he failed to show 9 times to vote on 13 issues that matter to women. That's right. Failed to show, did not vote, because it didn't matter to him. Women's issues don't matter to him. And then, of the other times he did turn out, he voted 3 times against the issue and only once for women. So I will stand on the side of women in the 63rd Assembly District, and I will do it through action. I won't do it through words. I am running against an individual who has a 17% approval rating. Only 17% approval rating by the California Congress of Seniors. Because out of 14 times he could have voted to help seniors, every time he voted no. It's serious. They say, yeah, he's a nice guy, Mark. No, he's not. Watch what he does, not what he says. He's just like every Republican that do anything, say anything Republicans, from Washington, D.C., all the way down to our local city councils and our state assembly. We've got a fight on our hands because we need to bring it back to the America of Bobby Kennedy, of John F. Kennedy, where they said, some men see things as they are and ask, why? We dream of things as they could be and ask, why not? We need to be the visionaries. We are the party with the message. We can work very, very hard. I thank you for your support. I thank you for all of the support of the great people behind me. My name is Mark Westwood. I do have a portion of Riverside County and North Reno Valley. Please get the word out for me. Please go Democrats. Thank you very much.